Welcome to Modentum Education.
You will hear a conversation between a man and a woman at a large warehouse store. The man works at the store. Listen to the conversation. You will hear it only once. Audio about 1 to 1.5 minutes long.
Hi, welcome to Bulk Club. Can I see your membership card?
Oh, a membership card? For a grocery store? I've never heard of that before. I have other identification cards with me.
Well, sorry, Bulk Club is actually a warehouse club. You can join the store by purchasing a membership, and then you can take advantage of all our great low prices by buying in bulk.
I really just need some milk and a few produce items. I just moved to this area, and I noticed this was my closest store. I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Okay, but we do sell milk and produce. For example, we have a special on bags of apples this week. 5 pounds of apples for $5.
That is a good price for apples. Do you have some information I can take with me?
Sure. Here is our membership information brochure and our flyer for this week. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Question 1.
What problem does the woman have?
Question 2.
What seems to be true about the woman?
Question 3.
What is the man trying to do? Oh, hi, I remember you from a few days ago. So, have you decided to join? Apples are still on sale.
Well, I'm not sure yet. I was talking to my neighbor, and she said she's here on a weekly basis. She has 4 kids, so buying everything in bulk really helps her save money.
Yes, our store is popular with families since we sell everything in large quantities.
Yes, so she lent me her card to use today. I figured I'll try it out and see if I like it.
Oh, well, unfortunately, the membership cards are non-transferable. You would have to come with your neighbor.
So, you mean I can't even come into the store? Even just to buy 1 or 2 items? I'm not interested in those huge boxes of candy or large packages of meat. It's just my husband and me at home. And we're vegetarians.
Sorry, but you'll have to go talk to the staff at our membership desk. They can help you with membership questions.
Well, I hope they can help with complaints.
Question 4.
What does the man say about bulk club cards?
Question 5.
Which item does the woman most likely want to buy at Bulk Club?
Question 6.
Why is the woman upset?
Okay, here's my card.
That was fast. I'm glad you decided to join.
Well, I went over there to complain, but then they showed me the different membership options. There's actually a special rate for seniors, so I was only charged half price for the same card.
Wonderful. And your picture came out nicely, too.
Yes, better than my driver's license, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, here are some coupons we're giving to all our customers today.
More discounts? I'm starting to like this place.
Question 7.
Why did the woman decide to join Bulk Club?
Question 8.
What seems to be true about Bulk Club cards?
You will hear a conversation between two neighbors. Listen to the conversation. You will hear it only once. Audio is about 1.5 to 2 minutes long.
Hey, Yun. I'm looking for someone to take care of my cat while I'm away next week. There's absolutely no pressure, though. I know you're busy.
I'd be happy to look after your cat, Tracy. His name is Blue, right? Sometimes he comes over and naps on my doorstep.
Great, thanks. My sister and I are taking a trip to California.
And you'll be gone for the whole week? Okay. What exactly do I have to do to look after Blue?
Well, I think it'll be better if he just stays at my house. You live right next door, and it's such a hassle when I have to take him to a new place. All you really have to do is feed him twice a day and fill his water dish.
But he's an outdoor cat, right? Surely I have to let him in and out of the house, too.
Well, ideally he's an outdoor cat, but I don't want to create extra work for you. He can just stay inside for the week.
No, it's no problem. I'll let him in and out of the house when I can. I'm mostly working from home these days anyway.
Are you sure? You'll need to make sure he's inside when it gets dark, but he stays pretty close to the house, so it'll be easy for you to find him.
Sounds good. Does he come when he's called by name?
Usually. If he doesn't, just shake his bag of cat treats.
Perfect. This actually sounds like fun. I've always wanted to experience having a pet, so this will be a great way for me to see what it's like.
Question 1.
What is the conversation mainly about?
Question 2.
Why does the man think her cat is an outdoor cat?
Question 3.
What reason does the woman give for suggesting her plan?
Question 4.
What detail does the woman worry about?
Question 5.
What will most likely happen next?
You will hear a conversation between two office colleagues who are in the lunchroom. Listen to the conversation. You will hear it only once. Audio is about 2 to 2.5 minutes long.
Hey, you weren't at the staff meeting. You missed an important announcement about the beverage club.
The beverage club? What's that? Some new catering service? An after-hours drinking group?
Neither. Remember that survey I sent out a couple of weeks ago asking what people tend to drink during the day?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I figured it probably had something to do with the upcoming staff retreat. Getting everyone's drink preferences for the caterer or something?
Well, actually, you might have noticed we're running out of room in the fridge, what with everyone having their own bottle of juice, or carton of milk or cream for their tea or coffee.
Yeah, I frequently see 3 cartons of exactly the same thing, each with a different name on it.
Right. So we're going to start a beverage club. I've prepared a list that covers almost everything people drink. Juice, regular coffee, gourmet coffee, green tea, regular tea, which around here is orange pekoe, and sugar, milk, and cream. We'll provide it all so people don't have to buy their own. We can share.
I like the idea, but how are we going to pay for it? I'm assuming management hasn't volunteered to fund this.
Not quite. But look, I've priced everything on the sheet here. You just add up how many cups of what you drink each day to figure out how much to pay. You pay at the beginning of each month, and then you're covered.
That sounds pretty complicated. Why not just charge everyone the same amount?
Because that wouldn't be fair. Suppose you drink 2 cups of green tea per day. That's about 5 cents a day. Someone else might drink 6 cups of gourmet coffee with cream. That's almost $10. Why should you both pay the same?
Good point. But still, I'm not sure it will work. How will we prevent people from paying for the green tea and then drinking the gourmet coffee? Or paying for 1 cup and drinking 5?
I'm pretty sure people around here are a little more honest than that. That would be stealing.
Don't be so sure. Stuff is always going missing from the supply cabinet. People take staples, pens, pads of paper, and they don't pay a dime for them.
Question 1.
What does the man explain?
Question 2.
How did the man come up with the drinks menu?
Question 3.
When are people supposed to pay?
Question 4.
Why does the man mention gourmet coffee with cream?
Question 5.
What did the man and woman agree about?
Question 6.
What does the woman think about people in the office?
You will hear a news item about a popular event. Listen to the conversation. You will hear it only once. Audio is about 1 to 1.5 minutes long.
Halifax attracts visitors all year round, but since 2010, it is particularly busy in fall, when the unique event Hal-Con takes place. Hal being short for Halifax, and Con short for convention. In Hal-Con's first year, there were 1,700 attendees. A mere 6 years later, an incredible 9,000 delegates crowded into the city for the event. Hal-Con celebrates geek pop culture, a trend that continues to grow in popularity amongst those under 40. To help those unfamiliar with the jargon, we interviewed local organizer Alex Jarvis. He explained that geek pop culture refers to activities of people interested in science fiction, fantasy, video games, board games, comic books, and elaborate role-playing that involves costumes. Jarvis said that many attendees appear in costumes that boggle the mind. These aren't adult versions of Halloween costumes, but clothes carefully crafted by each individual for a unique role-play character. Gaming for these participants means live enactments, not just computer games. Not everyone in the city welcomes such unusual events, perhaps fearing an encounter with an unfamiliar dressed-up character. But Hal-Con will return next year with an expected 10,000 attendees, bringing revenue and a dash of colorful excitement.
You will watch a discussion among 3 people. They are starting a painting company. The discussion takes place at the house of one of the people. Watch the discussion. You will watch the discussion only once. Video is about 1.5 to 2 minutes long.
You will watch a discussion among 3 people. They are starting a painting company. The discussion takes place at the house of one of the people. This is Devin. This is Ren. This is Alice.
Okay, we need to figure out the details of this house painting company of ours. For instance, do we just paint houses? Would we paint porches or outdoor furniture if that's all somebody wants?
I'd go for that. Although, then maybe we have to reconsider the name of our company. Devin, you should be the one to provide the estimates. You're good at it. You say that a job that will take us 3 days, and then it does.
Well, it's just arithmetic. A certain amount per square meter of surface area plus a certain amount per window. Alice, you should look after talking to the clients. You're good at that.
Okay, I don't mind. I'll make sure there are no misunderstandings about what we're supposed to be doing and when.
And when you talk to them, don't forget to mention dogs. If they have a dog, it needs to stay inside. On our last job, a dog came rushing out of the house, and I was so scared I almost fell off the ladder. It was huge.
Speaking of falling off ladders, we should get insurance. Maybe we should all go together to a few insurance companies. Find out what kind of policy we need. Find out how much it's going to cost, where we can get the best deal.
That's a good idea. And I can be in charge of our equipment. We're going to have to get new brushes, paint rollers, pans, paint thinner, ladders. Oh, and I should go and pick up some of those paint samples from all the paint companies.
And a binder to put them in. That way, it'll be convenient for me to show people what their options are. And the binder will keep the cards clean.
Speaking of equipment, are we going to hold off on getting our own scaffolding? I mean, it's expensive, and we don't need it on every job. If we need it, we can just rent it.
No, I think we should go ahead and buy it. It'll save us a lot of money in the long run.
But we don't have enough room on our truck for all of our ladders and scaffolding, do we? Couldn't we just use our extension ladders?
Maybe we should hold off on this and make a decision later on. What about the books?
My sister will take care of that, if you like. We just have to keep all of our receipts and make sure we make note of every detail of every job so she can make out the invoices.
You will hear a presentation about a workplace issue. Listen to the following report. You will hear the report only once. Audio is about 3 minutes long.
In this age of technology, workplace norms and workplace culture are rapidly changing. Previously, employees were generally expected to commute to a physical office and complete their work in company-provided workspaces. Today, with mobile devices such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops being commonplace, many companies are moving towards more flexible work arrangements, with work hours and work locations no longer being fixed. While many welcome such changes, others are not yet convinced. Emmanuel Corley, head of operations at Think Tech Inc., a global corporation, manages a workforce of 52 employees. Having held this position for over 15 years, Corley takes pride in maintaining a productive and enjoyable work environment. He values teamwork and believes that a productive workplace is best achieved when co-workers are friends. Consequently, Corley views the growing work-from-anywhere trend with trepidation. Not only is it more difficult to supervise workers who are not physically present, but with an entire workforce working from home or some other remote location, there is little opportunity for getting to know one's co-workers. Corley worries that while the flexibility of working from anywhere may initially appeal to some, eventually employees will feel isolated and lose their sense of commitment. However, for Daniel Sage, a computer programmer, mobile working has had an enormous impact on his ability to maintain a healthy work-life balance. A single father, Sage used to miss countless days of work when his children were homesick. This affected not only his productivity, but also how co-workers and managers perceived his commitment to the company. According to Sage, the stress of trying to keep up with home and work commitments was taking its toll on his health. Having spent the past 2 years working from home, Sage is emphatic that flexible work arrangements are the way of the future. Although he admits to occasionally missing the camaraderie of his colleagues, the benefits of being able to work when and where he wants far outweigh any drawbacks. Anita Buffel, CEO of Global Solutions, acknowledges the concerns of Corley. However, she believes that a mobile workforce can be a win-win situation. Not only do employees appreciate the flexibility and control afforded to them, but companies benefit from lower infrastructure costs. If one's entire workforce works from home, the costs involved in maintaining an office space disappear. Although Buffel admits that switching to mobile work arrangements can pose certain challenges when it comes to employee supervision, she believes that this can be countered by a shift in thinking. At Global Solutions, employee performance is determined solely by the tangible results they achieve, not the time spent in achieving them.